GoGo Joe here with another Music Reaction Monday. Today, it's going to be something a little bit different. I stumbled on a record label I'd never heard of called WAKAAN. Forever, baby. And they seem to have a more experimental approach to the dubstep or heavy bass music genre. Some may even call it a transnational dubstep vibe, meaning embracing other cultures, sounds, and beats. Whatever you call it though, I picked this video because it looked like it was going to have a crazy visual thing to accompany it, so I'm hoping I'm right. But it comes from an artist named LSDream or LSDream? LSDream? LSDream, who formerly went by the name Brillz, who used to produce really popular trap music. He was called like the MVP Rookie Trap Producer of the Year, Brillz. But 3 years ago, he decided to rebrand himself around the name LSDream. LSDream, and he's been producing more, I don't know how I would describe it, as ethereal kind of music, ambient, a lot more, I guess you would say LSD inspired, though he claims to be clean now. This is his new release that just came out last month called High Virbations from LSDream. Let's check it out and see what he's all about. So the intro here is pretty interesting. It's very calm. In the background, you have nature sounds. There's like bird calls and kind of just ambient nature sounds, along with a small little melody or rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. And then also some sort of like synth ambience as well to really relax us before we get into this song, it feels like.
Transmutation, revelation, devastation, simulation, termination, activation, illumination. I radiate with a high vibration. High vibration.
Okay, so already this song has gotten into the wubs. I would call this the wubs, the feel-good wubs. Definitely has some high vibration feel to it, as in like, I don't know, just you vibrating on a higher plane and feeling good, you know? Had a nice lead into this little beat mix here. I don't even know if I would call it a drop. It's more like a groove. I guess you could drop into a groove. It's just not traditionally what we do in heavy bass music, but I'm digging it so far. It has a nice vibe. Speaking of, you know, good vibrations. I also liked the lead in with the different words that he was choosing. Those words were all, honestly, top choice words that I would pick for, you know, I don't know, just top choice words. There were good word choices for this mix for some reason. It just felt right. I think he's also using, as I've mentioned before in some of my videos, The Voice. There's a plugin called The Voice, which lets him get this sort of warped voice sound. So you'll take a vocal sample, put the voice under it and over it, and you'll crunch it in between, sandwich it in this voice layer to get these cool sounds. So far, this track, I'm vibing with it.
Get down with the high vibration. Get down with the high vibration.
Oh, that was cool! Hallucination. In the background, all changed colors. That was a neat little visual representation of the music there. Actually, so far, who's ever done the music video here has done a really good job visually representing the sounds and music going on here, which is sometimes tough in these visualization videos, but I think they're doing an awesome job at it so far. I'm really digging yeah, the combination of the music with the visuals here, I think it's actually enhancing my experience with the song. If I was just listening to this on Spotify, I'm not sure if I would be quite as vibrational with it, but the whole package together, I really dig a lot. Dang, that was in a really cool switch up part. They had the devastation where it went, and they did the flashing lights with it, the visualization. Again, you gotta be watching this video. This is really helping it a lot. And then it switched it up after it said devastation, or after it actually devastated us with those flashing lights. It switched up the beat a little bit. I liked the difference between them. That was some really nice production. Okay, I like this like guitar breakdown. It's like an electric guitar in the background that it's grooving with. Reminds me of like Jimi Hendrix or like a lot of the psychedelic rock. That was a really cool bridge that he just made right here. You know, this kind of reminds me of some early stuff from Skrillex, and I know what you're thinking. No one doesn't, but yeah, like I don't know. There's a feel good vibe here that Skrillex really captured in his early days with songs like "Take You to the Mountain," "Rock and Roll." That was like, "Hello again to all my friends. Together we can make some rock and roll." The song kind of has that same, happy energy to it. And the production value, Brillz, coming from this really, MVP trap producer background into this LSDream thing, you can tell that he carried his production skills forward and kept it around. Now, I will be honest here, it's definitely not what I normally review on this channel, but for a change in pace, I am really enjoying it. That last part had a bit of like a pixel touch to it even. Like it sounded a little video gamey 8-bit, adding another layer that I wasn't expecting. Cool. Yo, that part was so sci-fi. It almost sounded like he had a theremin going on there. It's like a classic sci-fi sound. This part is just beautiful, dude. With the visuals, how can you get mad at this? What a great little ending to the vibrational song. So that was LSDream with High Vibrations. I listened to a couple of his other tracks leading up to this, just to get a feel for what the artist was like. I believe his name is Sammy, so what Sammy's production was like. And in recent times, a lot of his production has felt a little bit the same. A lot of the sounds kind of sound the same. He has this like ambient, ethereal, meditative vibe going on, which is cool, actually. I haven't seen a lot of like high production in that area. I think there's like, meditation stuff, and then there is music, and not a lot of people cross these over together. And I like that he's just kind of trying to put out good vibes. He's dropped his trap thing and now embraced this more psychedelic EDM feel, and I think it's definitely working for him, and he took his high production value and put it into this, which I'm very curious how it's going to continue to evolve over time, because like I said, it's not something that generally gets crossed, so he's doing something very unique here. And when I boot up the Headspace meditation app, I don't expect to hear something like LSDream in it, but if there was an option to have that, I think it's very cool. And you can actually go on LSDream's website and on his YouTube, and he has guided meditations that feature kind of these visuals and high production value. He also has a workshop, a 2-hour workshop about how to attune your energy to, achieve the goals that you're looking for in life, or just live a healthy, happier life. I haven't watched the 2-hour thing, but I know it's on his YouTube channel. And I think it's really cool that he's doing this type of integration, because like I said, this high production value doesn't really fall into it too often. A lot of the high production producers generally go into like poppy type music, or laying down beats or tracks for other artists eventually as they kind of age and their interests change, and maybe they want to focus more on just the production side and not actually on being a name out there and touring all the time. If they have a family or whatever it is, it just happens to a lot of artists as they calm down. I think as you get older, you just kind of get more wise and get more touchy-feely. Anyways, regardless, LSDream, check him out. He's making these high vibration videos. I like this. I think the combination of audio and visual together on this particular track really worked well together, and it felt like a journey. I mean, there was the good vibration stuff at the beginning with the wubs, and then eventually we moved into like this more psychedelic rock vibe. I mean, not super rock-y, but it definitely was influenced by that. And then into this sci-fi and this chill vibe out. It was a journey for sure, and I respect that in my music because not a lot of songs that we listen to actually take us on journeys. That was LSDream with High Vibrations. Remember, if you like my content, hit that subscribe button and mash the bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. Used to be daily, not so much anymore. Now I'm focusing on higher production content here for you guys to enjoy on my channel. So do keep tuned, because I have some kind of fun, interesting, funny stuff coming out that I think you guys will enjoy. Thank you for checking me out. This has been GoGo Joe. Until next time, listen to something good, because you know it. I love you.